Oh my God! It seems like this eruption is nature's way of welcoming visitors by showcasing its incredible power. However, those witnessing this spectacular explosion might find themselves both amazed and overwhelmed by the formidable presence of nature. Geysers, also known as hot springs, are an intriguing geothermal phenomenon that occurs when underground water is forced to the surface under high pressure. The formation of geysers involves a combination of various geological and thermal factors. First, rainwater or groundwater seeps through layers of soil and rock, coming into contact with hot rock or magma deep underground. As the water encounters this heat source, it begins to heat up and turn into steam. This process increases the pressure within the fractures and underground water chambers. If there is an outlet for this high pressure, steam and hot water will find their way to the surface through cracks. The high pressure and increased temperature cause the water and steam to erupt forcefully, creating towering jets of water and vigorous eruptions. This eruption process can last for many years or even centuries, depending on geological factors and the heat source. After an eruption, a geyser may temporarily cease activity when pressure and temperature underground change. However, under the right conditions, the geyser can continue to operate and produce impressive geothermal phenomena. These places can even form hot springs or volcanic mud pools. Formed from the combination of minerals and water in a volcanic environment, volcanic mud pools develop when volcanic ash and fragments of lava fall and settle on the ground. When exposed to rainwater or groundwater, these fragments dissolve and create a thick mud mixture. If you find this moment fascinating, leave a 1 in the comments. Additionally, geothermal activity underground can heat the water and dissolve more minerals, creating a distinctive volcanic mud mixture. Volcanic mud often has unique colors and textures and is known for its mineral and therapeutic properties. The temperature of volcanic mud can vary widely, depending on the origin and geological conditions of the area. Typically, volcanic mud forms from a combination of minerals and lava, with temperatures ranging from 30 degrees to 100 degrees or higher. When volcanic mud is actively boiling, it produces intense bubbling and creates a sense of danger and mystery. However, these geothermal springs are also popular tourist destinations, attracting visitors from around the world. The enchanting and pristine beauty of these hot springs captivates people, making them eager to see the wonders with their own eyes. Earthquakes are considered one of the most destructive natural disasters, second only to tsunamis. Historically, they have been recorded as seismic events that cause immense devastation and completely alter landscapes. These tremors can reach extreme magnitudes, leading to landslides, subsidence, and tsunamis. They not only collapse buildings and infrastructure, but also result in significant loss of life and property. Japan is the country with the highest number of major and devastating earthquakes. This land of cherry blossoms often suffers severe damage after each natural disaster, leading to not only significant property losses, but also widespread impacts on its people and the economy of this prosperous nation. Welcome to China, where some of the most terrifying earthquakes frequently occur. Suddenly, the familiar road where locals daily commute starts shaking violently, making the scene more terrifying than ever. Fortunately, this earthquake was only of mild intensity, causing no severe or catastrophic damage. It's impossible to overlook the most terrifying sandstorms in China, a dangerous phenomenon that you must witness. These storms are often accompanied by strong winds and massive amounts of sand, reducing visibility to nearly zero and creating dense sand showers. They can pose serious problems for the environment and daily life, presenting a challenging scene. If you find moments like these apocalyptic, hit the subscribe button, otherwise, hit like. This sandstorm creates significant difficulties for travel, becoming one of the biggest obstacles for transportation. It is not an uncommon phenomenon. In fact, sandstorms frequently occur in China, particularly on roads intersecting with deserts like the Gobi and Taklamakan. The danger of sandstorms becomes severe when they completely obscure the visibility of vehicles. With strong winds and massive amounts of sand, sandstorms not only blur the ability to see the roads, but also create dense sand showers. This causes drivers to lose their sense of direction and increases the risk of serious accidents. Let's move to a special pool right in the bustling city of Beijing, China. Now, cars and motorcycles are no longer as popular as before. Instead, people seem to have switched to using canoes. All vehicles are now floating on the water, creating the impression that this area has turned into an official beach. Oh my God! Will the car door still open as usual when the water level has almost submerged the entire vehicle? Currently, going outside has become a challenge that requires courage, and only those who are truly brave dare to face it. The consequences of flooding can last for years and are often difficult to recover from quickly. If flooding persists, It can lead to severe landslides. The powerful water erodes the land, creating a scene of desolation and hardship. The most terrifying moment, the powerful flows seem to want to submerge the entire area, knocking down trees, severely destroying crops, and eroding the land. All of this creates a chaotic mess of nature. Even this road couldn't withstand the fury that came crashing down. No way! Perhaps due to the powerful impact of yesterday's flood, the sea level has risen with unpredictable force. The waves crashed in like a storm, destroying everything in their path and causing severe erosion of the coastal mountains. As a result, a road has been obliterated, and the scene is worse than ever. Leaving the mountain jagged and unstable. The landslide continues to spread, significantly altering the coastal landscape and leaving behind a desolate scene that vividly illustrates the destruction wrought by nature. If you find this moment scary, leave a number 1 in the comments. I believe you'll be fascinated by witnessing a rare sight right on a cliff where streams flow upward, creating a quirky and impressive scene. The sky's covered with thick, dark clouds, signaling the approach of a terrifying disaster. In just a few minutes, the city will face a devastating storm. The scene has grown darker than ever, with powerful winds that make everyone feel terrified. The howling winds cut through the air, shaking buildings and creating a tense atmosphere, foretelling the impending devastation. The fierce wind carries dust and debris, making the air thick with haze and severely reducing visibility. The devastation not only damages property, but also endangers lives, as flying debris can cause serious injuries. The scene after the wind resembles a picture of chaos, where everything is either swept away or destroyed.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness! It's terrifying how storms combined with hail can escalate the level of devastation to a frightening degree. The icy hailstones fall as if unleashing nature's fury, turning everything into a pile of wreckage. The ground is blanketed in a layer of hail, creating a terrifying and challenging scene. The combination of a storm and hail intensifies the situation, increasing the destructive force and creating a chaotic and frightening landscape.